everyone. Welcome to Freebird Spirit YouTube channel. I thought I would jump on and do deep dive number one for Harris, Kamala. We're meant to say Harris now, out of respect and all that. So for for Harris for president, right? So for Kamala Harris, we're going to do a deep dive. But before we do that, I want to several days ago, it started about how many days? I don't know. So it started several days ago. I had someone coming to me. And I was just like, who is this? And I could picture this woman, and I knew she was coming with a message from the other side, but I couldn't quite place who this was. So I was sitting with this, and I realized, oh my goodness, it was Shirley Chisholm. I don't know if I'm saying that wrong. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong, but Shirley Chisholm. Chisholm. Chisholm, I think. Anyway, she was the first, she was the first Black woman to ever get in the run for president. And she passed in 2005. But she was a congresswoman. She broke through barriers, guys, barriers. And I just thought, oh, how amazing. But it made sense. So because she started coming through before, she started coming into my arena before Kamala Harris was going to be running. So I want to get a message from her for us. So I thought we could do that together. So let's talk to Shirley Chisholm. I should have looked that up before we started. In fact, hold on, I'm gonna look up so I don't butcher this. Fix it, guys. How you say her last name is Chisholm. All right, so Shirley Chisholm. Oh my gosh, she came in, and I've seen her. I'm like, I mean, I could have done a sketch of her. I'm like, oh, I wish I could draw. I would do a sketch. I could totally go do a sketch artist. It was that clear. And then I don't know how it came up, and this picture of her I'm like, that's her. And so let's go ahead and get a message from Shirley Chisholm. So, Shirley. Okay, so I do feel like she stepped in and has come in even stronger than she has been. And I just want to say thank you to Shirley Chisholm um, for coming in and with a message for us. She's like, now's the time. This is the time we have been building to. There's still a little bit, she's saying there's still a little bit of a hill to climb here, but it's doable now. We actually can get to it. She said, Harris has everybody on board with her, all the important people on board with her that she needs. So now it's up to us, the voters, to continue to get to carry the energy of this forward. It looks like there may be she's saying there's some bumps in the road here. They're not blocks or anything like that, but there are some bumps that we need to continue to carry the energy like what we're feeling right now. Keep that energy going the best we can, and that will help Kamala get through whatever she's facing. If you can imagine what it took to make this decision. She says the dangers are real, as far as threats and stuff like that, those are real. And Shirley saying she faced that as well. But nowadays it's even the amount of information and like that, it's just so it seems faster or something, she said. So it's very real. But she's showing me Kamala Harris being surrounded with the angelic realm as well. So that protection there. Um, she has a lot of support from the other side. I want to know, Shirley, do you have a specific message as well? She's saying yes, this is important as far as pushing through um, beliefs, thought process, all the things that are keeping a hold on society, and for us not to expand as a whole because of these old narratives and old belief systems that need to go away, that need to be gone, that's keeping people oppressed. But it's deeper than that, she said, with this movement, just the same as that it's healing the timelines of history, ancestral timelines. It's healing. There's healing here happening. This is a huge, huge deal. This is a bigger deal than just the physical big deal here. It's big universal. It's a big universal change. So this is huge. And I am like, I don't know if you saw the red come over me, but this is much bigger than us, much bigger than just us in the United States and what we're going through, and the oppressive and blocking the oppression from getting worse, from keeping Project 2025 out. She's saying that there's layers to this, and this is so a lot of what she's saying is, okay, so a lot of times we come and we work through stuff, and we work through healing our ancestral line and doing that kind of thing. Kamala Harris is doing that on a huge scale. So prayers, you guys send your prayers to her, because she's that's a lot. That's a lot. A lot. Okay. So let's send her prayers for that. So Shirley Chisholm is saying that this is way bigger than here, just in this realm, through the realms. She's the one to do it. Harris is the one to do it. Shirley was quite strong and stood in her truth. There was no other way. That she's saying that there was no other way but to do what to push these, to do this. I didn't have any other thought but to do this. It was like a drive beyond me. And you're seeing the same thing. She says you're seeing the same drive beyond her. It's like a supernatural drive, or like you come into this plane with this purpose, and it's a drive beyond yourself. There's no other choice but to type of feel. And so and Shirley's identifying with that. She's very connected to, and I wouldn't be surprised if Kamala Harris feels her presence and maybe even talks to her. I think she's read a lot about, I mean, obviously she would know, I would think. Any woman that has gone before us, you know, learn, right, from what they did and, whatever. Anyways, the greats are around Kamala Harris right now. And Shirley, I think you're one of those. The things that you sacrificed to do what you did is has not gone unseen, and now is, you've opened some doors for it to be now, right now, you guys. So I just want to thank Shirley for coming in. Maybe we'll do it again. Maybe she'll have more messages for us, but she just wants us to keep this energy going, to help carry this for Kamala Harris. Okay. All right. Thank you, Shirley. All right. So let's do a little deep dive. I'm going to throw some cards for what to look for, what's coming in, what's the outcome, like that for Kamala Harris. Okay, so we got some information from Shirley, so that was awesome. Thank you for that. It felt very positive, except there would be some bumps and that we need to be carrying that energy. So let's kind of take a look here. It's definitely exciting times to be here on the planet, isn't it? I guess we all chose to be here at this time. So we got the tools to make it through and do this. Okay, so that's good. And we have each other, which is awesome. Okay. We have new beginnings. We do have that angelic realm around her. I'm seeing that. We have, a great outcome, success coming in for her. And back to balance here. I want to throw another layer here as well. There is some lots of change here. Lots of change in the cards here. Let's go ahead. Yep, we have the strength. We have the new pathways. Just breathe. Yeah. Yeah. So this looks good, guys, for her. This is some future cards. We have the clover, the letter, and the star. So what we are, this is definitely fate for her. And this document of that to me is stepping into the office and the stars, hopes and that this is her destiny, guys. This is her destiny coming in here. she's stepping into her power. And that's also the feminine, strong feminine leader, and making this new path for herself. And this is good. This is just the beginning, you guys. This is just the beginning. It's the Also's energy that will be coming in for her. This is a very positive change, transition. And again, with that hopes and wishes with her. This was something that was placed in her path that she had to make a decision for. It wasn't, it was like, it was like all of a sudden, oh, this is something that's been placed here, but it's destiny. And I go back to what Shirley was saying to us about this is like a fate. This is like something she can't not do. She wouldn't be able to say no to this because it's why she came. So it's looking good. There will be things that she will just need to breathe through, but it's going to be okay. It's positive. Because it's creating positive change and a positive direction. So asking just to breathe, and she does have that protection here with that. You have that temperance with that just breathe. So that protection coming in for her. That she's bringing in a fresh new approach to things, guys. I think this is going to be very different than we can even imagine. Okay, she's the one to do it. She's bringing in balance and truth, and where we can feel safe again. So this looks really good, you guys. And she has all the backing. She has all the backing. The community is behind her. We need to get out there and vote. So that's looking really, really good. How can we pray for her? I'm going to pull another card for us to kind of just narrow in how we can really direct. See her husband coming in as well, so prayer for him as well. This must be quite a change, obviously. She has such beautiful backing. The family, the kids, the blended family, everybody just backing her and standing for her. Lots of beautiful, beautiful backing for her as far as that goes. Wow. Okay. This is beautiful, you guys. All right. So these two cards coming in, the first one coming in is the wild feminine. Awaken your she-wolf instinct, that primordial force. So we asked specifically, how do we pray for her? We need to pray that in, bringing in that force that she needs to stand in her power. Yeah, beautiful. And also know that she's surrounded with that unconditional love, praying that unconditional love. She is magic and she is blessed, and to continue to stand in that unconditional love. So that's something we can pray over her as well. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out for this deep dive for President Harris, right? Stand in that energy. Harris 2024. Love you guys. Thank you for your unconditional love to me, to this channel. Thank you for continual support and donations to keep this all going. Appreciate you. Love and light, you guys.